Today I'm at Brook Disc Golf Course in Topsfield, Mass. I think this is one of the most underrated disc golf courses in Greater Boston. I think it has like a 3.7 on Udisc or something like that. I think a large part of that has to do with the fact that in the summer this place can get overgrown a bit, and the grass that you see behind me over there on the right can be like this deep. If the Parks Department doesn't get to mowing it, then it can be pretty unplayable sometimes. But in winter and early spring, I think this place is amazing. I think it's often overshadowed by Clement Farm in Haverhill, which is about like 25 minutes north of here by car. But this course has a lot of unique holes and undulation that I don't think you get too often on other courses in Greater Boston. So I was just talking to this guy and he was telling me this actually used to be a landfill, a disc golf course built on a field of trash. What's better than that? You're looking at one of my favorite holes right behind me. It's hole 18. There's actually 19 holes here, but it's about, I think, 270 feet, downhill about 80 feet, over a pond with a really tight landing area for the green. It's a super fun hole to throw. A lot of the greens out here are either on mounds or on the side of hills, which can make putting pretty intimidating. I like it a lot because it puts pressure on even simple putts. If you miss them, there are some big chances of rollaways. And most of the holes are in the open here, but they still remain pretty challenging because of that undulation. There's some elevated baskets. There are like 4 or 5 holes that go into the woods, and then some that kind of go in and out. So it's definitely a different vibe than a lot of other disc golf courses in New England. And there's a good mix of like short, medium, and long holes. You're definitely gonna use a decent portion of your bag out here and throw some different shots. Another hole that I love is 16. You're basically throwing uphill to this kind of turtleback mound. The shot up there is a bit intimidating, especially in the wind, and the green can get a little bit tough, especially in the wind as well. And then another hole I love is hole 3. It kind of goes through the chute of trees over a pond, and the basket is on a really steep hill, which again forces you to be pretty accurate and confident with your putting. So yeah, as far as my overall about Brook, I think has a great mix of holes. The biggest con that's holding it back is the fact that it's not always playable year round, especially in tick season. You don't want to be trouncing around in knee-high, like waist-high grass. That is just not fun and not safe. With that being said, you can't have everything when you want it all the time. So I think that makes this place feel even more special. The fact that it's kind of seasonal to some extent. It is a free course to play, and they don't charge for parking here. So basically, if you've been overlooking this course because it has not the best ratings on Udisc, definitely come out here, give it a shot, try to come in winter or early spring, and even if it's summer, come out. Maybe they've mowed it recently. You can always keep tabs on Udisc. And regardless, thanks for watching. Hopefully this was helpful. If you want to see more resourceful videos from me in the future about disc golf, biking, things that I'm interested in, please subscribe and give a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that, and hope you have a good one.